So support and resistance can be a very basic concept which all of us understand. All of us understand this, that when prices are in a downtrend and prices are coming down, it might reach a stage where, so when it's coming down, we know this for sure, that the relative supply is greater than that of the relative demand. Means the willingness to sell at a lower price is higher than the willingness to buy. Now, when it's a downtrend, it's getting cheaper, right? And because it's getting cheaper, it will have the interest of institutional investors to buy at a lower price. Now, how does a support shape up? Is, let's say it comes down to a price of close to 100, and the relative supply dries down, means people are no more willing to sell at such a low price. They will use a bounce back to sell. On the other hand, those who are willing to buy, they find that 100 is a very good low price to buy, and at this juncture the intensity of buying overcomes the intensity of selling, and it leads to some kind of buying pressure and prices bounce back. If the supply is not over, fresh supply comes in. Fresh supply means fresh selling. People who have not managed to sell at higher levels will use bounce backs to exit. And if this level of close to 100, every time if we see that buying comes up, this is the kind of example that we saw when we did that accumulation from institutions. See over here, every time it comes down to a lower price, they bring in their buying. And so what happens, because of the institutions bring in their buying, bring in their demand, support forms. We see it in the chart that a certain level is held by the market multiple times, and this can lead to a turnaround. Same thing, when they have to sell out, they will obviously have a certain price in mind, and when they have this certain price in mind, every time it comes close to there, they sell. Their relative selling, their willingness to sell at this juncture is higher than that their of willingness to buy, and so the distribution happens, and this we call resistance. Easier said than done. Our work will be to understand, realize where are these supports and resistances, and what will happen if a resistance is breached and if a support is breached.